From Acadiana, your local news leader, this is Meet Your Neighbor.
Good afternoon and welcome into Meet Your Neighbor.
It's Eye on Scams, talking about the latest scams and how you can watch out for them and avoid them. We're talking about resume scams. They're on the rise. Joining us now to tell us all about it is Chris Papin with the Better Business Bureau of Acadiana. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Sure, thank you for having me.
All right, so resume scams, people looking for jobs, they're putting their resumes out there. Of course, we know scammers are targeting job seekers, but there's also like a little twist when it comes to formatting and applicant tracking system, if you will, and we'll explain what that is. But what are y'all seeing on your end?
Yeah, so what we're seeing are, a lot of times you apply for a job, you submit your resume, and sometimes it wants you to reformat it. It wants you to put the resume information in through their system so that it can categorize and sort it properly. The problem is we're finding that some jobs are being posted and they're not legitimate job opportunities. They're just trying to get people to put in all of their personal information into the quote-unquote formatting system that the business needs. And of course the job looks great, it's high pay, it's the kind of opportunity that a lot of people would be eligible for, and people are entering their information only to find out not only is this company not real, but the job opportunity is not real, and they potentially just gave a bunch of sensitive information to scammers.
That's always the worst, and you want to make sure that we don't do that, right? So what are some tips we can follow?
Yeah, first and foremost, you want to make sure the company you're applying for is an actual organization. We do have legitimate organizations that are impersonated, but don't ever pay up front to get the job. Research what the job offer would be. Guard your personal information. A lot of people don't really think about that, but when you're applying for a job, you're telling a potential new hire company all the information about yourself. So make sure you're not sending that to a scammer. Format your resume before you send it, and then last but not least, report this to us so that we know what's going on and we can share it on segments like this.
And it's easy too. We always talk about Scam Tracker. That's where you can report.
Yeah, report on Scam Tracker on bbb.org. Let us know. We'll compile it in our statistics. That way we know what to steer our resources and education towards.
Yeah, absolutely. And to let you know what scams are going on so you don't fall victim. Chris, thanks for joining us. We'll have a story on this on our later newscast. We'll see you next Wednesday for Eye on Scams.